The West Kowloon Cultural District aims at promoting local arts, but its effectiveness has been put under questions. Recently, there is a large-scale arts festival called Free Fest. We have reporter James to tell us more. James, is the response there overwhelming?
Thank you, YY. This is James at the West Kowloon Cultural District. You can tell the response of people by just looking at how many people are here and enjoying this free art festival. The organizer estimated that today over 42,000 people will visit, which will be the record of this event over its 3-year history. On this weekend, over 200 international artists are invited here to perform, and the visitors don't need to pay for the performance. 2 weeks ago, the organizer decided to cancel the $50 Hong Kong ticket and open it for free to attract more people.
So, are there any differences between Mong Kok and West Kowloon Cultural District in terms of the performance?
We can say that there are some differences between the performance here and in Mong Kok. Basically, you can feel the performance here in West Kowloon Cultural District is more professional and international, but with less local element and Hong Kong feature. As the government has always been saying that it supports local art and wants to build Hong Kong as an regional or even international art center, some local street artists that used to base themselves in Mong Kok expressed a different view toward the West Kowloon Cultural District and the events here. Let's have a look.
The Sai Yuen Choi Street pedestrian area used to be a free-for-all for street artists, but since early 2014, the government has been limiting the open hours to weekends and public holidays only. The artists could have gone to other places like the West Kowloon Cultural District, but most of the buskers decided to stay. These artists have been working at Sai Yuen Choi Street for 3 years.
代表香港啊，即係代表香港嘅街咧，就係得呢條。其實你唔使話劃一個地方，因為人係始終係對人嘅。你劃一個地方未必個個中意嘅。
One problem with the West Kowloon Cultural District, the artists say, is the lack of tourists.
At the waterfront promenade, here is deserted most of time.
It is just like any other park in Hong Kong. Occasionally, cultural events such as the Free Space Fest attract some tourists.
Bring your picnic blankets or even a tent. You can enjoy the place here for free. Here is the Free Fest in West Kowloon Cultural District. You can experience different forms of arts here.
But then they are not here to enjoy art.
我哋今日主要都係野餐。野餐。
係，我哋約咗一大班朋友嚟野餐啦，咁啊。
咁係咪因為呢度係免費，所以就過嚟咁樣？
免費係一個好重要嘅因素，因為本身好似話聽聞呢個活動係要錢，咁要錢嗰陣時我就唔會參加，咁但係跟住之後話我免費入場，因為我都係朋友喺 Facebook 度介紹，所以就特登嚟參加啦。
The performances here tend to be formal. They are either on stage or from overseas, leaving local artists feel neglected. At night, artists perform in the public area. Chris Lam is one of them.
因為我哋其實香港裏邊好缺乏一個喺街頭表演嘅一啲或者街頭嘅藝術啦、藝人啦去嘗試嘅機會啊。因為其實香港冇一個街頭藝人嘅證可以即係一個 permit 去攞，冇一個考核或者冇一個評定你一個咩街頭藝人咁樣。
Even local street food culture seems out of place. There are 12 food stores here, all of them selling non-Chinese food at high prices. The West Kowloon Cultural District will be closed for construction next year. The district plans to reopen in 2016 with new theaters and museums.
Local street artists still find it hard to strive on the new land of the West Kowloon Cultural District. That is important, but a neglected point of the local art issue. YY.
The government is going to evaluate the West Kowloon Cultural District. We will have the follow-up later when the government has released the reports.